Alabama's southeastern border touches Florida. Southwestern Alabama dips into the warm waters of the Gulf of Mexico. Dauphin Island, I hope that's how you say it in Alabama. I only know how to say it in French. Dauphin Island sits at the mouth of Mobile Bay. This narrow island protects the Alabama coast from crashing waves. Montgomery is the state capital. It lies near the center of the state along the Alabama River. Over here you can see where Alabama is located in the rest of the United States. History. Native Americans lived in Alabama long before Europeans arrived in the 1500s. The Spanish, French, and British fought over the land into the late 1700s. Then the newly formed United States claimed Alabama. The state played a large role in the American Civil War of the 1860s. A century later, the Civil Rights Movement had its roots there. There's some of the Spanish meeting with the local Native Americans. The land. Alabama's land slopes from low mountains in the north to the sea in the south. The Appalachian Mountains fan out from the northeastern corner of the state. Their rounded peaks and valleys cover much of Alabama. Snow sometimes dusts them during the state's mild winters. The Tennessee River runs west through the Appalachians. Then it loops back toward Tennessee. The Coosa and Tallapoosa rivers flow southwest through thick forests. They join to form the Alabama River, which continues through the coastal plain. It rushes into the Mobile River before emptying into Mobile Bay. Swamps and bayous break up the coast. White sand beaches draw visitors during Alabama's warm summers. Some beautiful flowers here. The Black Belt. The Black Belt is a band of fertile plains that stretches across central Alabama. It is named for its rich black soil. Cotton used to be the main crop grown in the Black Belt. That changed in 1915 when a pest called the boll weevil destroyed much of the cotton crop. Today, this land supports forests, livestock, and a variety of other crops. There's a picture of a boll weevil here, and you can see the Black Belt on this map of Alabama. The term Black Belt is also used to describe the region where slavery was once common. Southern plantation owners needed workers to tend their fields. African people who had been sold into slavery were forced to work on these lands. The Black Belt is still an important part of the state's geography and history. Wildlife, look at this armadillo. Cute. Alabama's forests, swamps, and rivers are home to many animals. Foxes, coyotes, and bobcats hunt small prey throughout the state. In southern Alabama, 9 banded armadillos dig their burrows in soft soil. Black bears roam the forests and swamps near the Mobile River. Alabama's skies are dotted with bluebirds, hawks, and mockingbirds. Egrets, ducks, and other water birds thrive in swamps and rivers. Swamps and bayous are home to deadly alligators. Other dangerous reptiles include rattlesnakes, copperheads, and water moccasins. Catfish fill the and shellfish are common in coastal waters. There's a snaky copperhead, a chompy alligator, and a beautiful egret. Landmarks. The U.S. Space and Rocket Center is one of Alabama's most popular attractions. Huntsville is home to this giant space museum. Visitors can explore real spacecraft, enjoy space-themed rides, and tour NASA's nearby research center. People of all ages can also attend the center's famous space camp. When I grew up in the 90s, kids game show, usually the grand prize on kids game shows was a trip to space camp, and this is where the space camp was. I really wanted to go, even though I wasn't that interested in space as a little kid, but just the thought of going to a NASA building for a camp was amazing. But apparently it's all ages, so I could still go to space camp. Anyway, pretty much ask any American kid and they have this wild fantasy about space camp. This is where it is. How cool is that? The Birmingham Zoo is another popular landmark. It has around 800 animals from all over the world. NASCAR fans head for the Talladega Super Speedway Shake and Bake. It is one of the world's fastest racetracks. Many people stop by a red brick church on Dexter Avenue in Montgomery. Martin Luther King Jr. once preached and planned civil rights protests there. Montgomery became Alabama's state capital in 1846. Civil rights leader Martin Luther King Jr. was a minister there in the 1950s and 1960s. Montgomery was also where Rosa Parks started a protest against bus segregation. Today, Montgomery is home to more than 200,000 people. It is the second largest city after Birmingham. Montgomery lies in the Black Belt farming region. Many people in the city work for the government. In their free time, people can tour the Capitol building, visit museums, or attend concerts. Here's Dr. King, and here's the state capitol building. Working. There, that looks tiresome, doesn't it? Cotton farming has always been important in the Alabama countryside. Farmers today also grow peanuts, pecans, and corn. Others raise cows or chickens. Forests now cover much of the land that was once used to grow cotton. Lumber from these forests is used to make wood products. Along the coast, workers drill for oil and natural gas. Factory workers in cities make iron and steel. Others produce chemicals, clothing, and aircraft. Most people in Alabama's cities have service jobs. Many of them work for the state government. Others work in hospitals, banks, or office buildings. It looks like, I can't tell, but it looks like this guy's working in, it looks like walnuts, but I think it's supposed to be pecans or pecans, as they probably say in Alabama. I guess they look like walnuts to me. Playing Alabamians, I don't actually know. I'm gonna go with Alabamians. Alabamians love to get outside and enjoy their state's warm weather. People who live near water often go boating with friends. Water skiing is one of the state's most popular sports. The beaches along the Gulf Gulf Coast are favorite places to soak up the sun. Alabama also has several state parks where people hike, camp, and fish. Car racing events attract fans from all over the state. The Talladega Super Speedway is the place to see exciting NASCAR races. The state has no professional sports teams, but Alabamians are serious about college football. There's their college mascot, Big Al. I like it. Look at that truck. And there's a guy playing golf on the, looks like Robert Trent Jones golf trail. Food. Alabama's flavorful southern meals feed the soul as well as the belly. The Gulf Coast is famous for its seafood. Crabs, shrimp, and fish are always freshly caught. Seafood soups and stews are favorites. Alabamians also enjoy crab cakes and fried seafood dishes. Barbecue is big in Alabama. Slow-cooked ribs, smoked ham, and other pork dishes are proudly served throughout the state. Native American foods such as pumpkin, corn, and beans can be found in many Alabama dishes. Grits are made of ground corn. They are often eaten for breakfast or as a side dish. Pumpkin, sweet potato, and fruit pies are traditional desserts. There's some crab cakes, yum yum, and some seafood soup, even better. And here's a recipe for fried green tomatoes, which is like, I mean, you can't go to like the South without getting fried green tomatoes. Let's read about the festivals. Mardi Gras is a major celebration in Mobile, Alabama. The streets are filled with brightly decorated floats for weeks. People crowd in to catch beaded necklaces thrown from the floats. Mobile also hosts the Bayfest Music Festival each October. More than 125 performances are crammed into a single weekend. The city of either way, good trigger word, hosts the Rattlesnake Rodeo each spring. An Eastern Diamondback Rattlesnake show is the main event. In October, Alabamians head down to the Gulf Coast for the annual National Shrimp Festival. They feast on shrimp, listen to live music, and shop for arts and crafts. I think out of all of these, the Shrimp Festival would be the one I would want to go to. I love shrimp. It's my favorite shellfish. It sounds like a lot of fun. Let's read about this pivotal event in American history. The Montgomery bus boycott. After slavery ended in Alabama, segregation became a problem. African American activist Rosa Parks helped change that. In 1955, she was riding a crowded bus through Montgomery. The driver asked her to give up her seat for a white man. Rosa Parks did not move. The driver had her arrested. And before anyone comments, yes, this was a planned thing. It wasn't just a spur of the moment thing that Rosa Parks went through. She went and sat on this bus deliberately to get arrested. And yes, because someone's gonna comment it, there were other women who tried the same thing but didn't get the publicity. Rosa Parks was just the famous one. None of that diminishes her impact on American history, African American history, and human rights history. A few days later, Martin Luther King Jr. helped organize a boycott. He and many others agreed to stop riding Montgomery buses. pages here. Facts about Alabama. Here's Alabama's flag. The state flower, the